Hi, I'm Bucks County District Attorney Matt Weintraub. I'm here with one of our most treasured guests, Mike Bannon, who is here quite often. He is the Executive Director of Bucks County Consumer Protection. Mike contacted me a couple days ago and said we need to shoot a video because we're going to learn about some scams that are prevalent during holiday time, and we're going to learn about a new word that I just learned called smishing.
Smishing, yes. First, thank you for having me, Matt, and thank you to the viewers out there. We in Consumer Protection are a little concerned about what's going to happen this year with purchases, and there's some new scams out there, and with the supply chain issues that we're having, we really think that the scam artists or the fraudsters are going to try to take advantage of that issue big time. So what they're doing is sending text messages. We've already seen some of this already, kind of saying, your package has been delivered or is being sent out to people that have not ordered anything online, so they're just getting a random text message that we're calling smishing with an SM. Smishing goes with an SM instead of phishing with a PH because it's a text message. But they're trying to get you to follow a link. They'll tell you, click on this link to find out about the package that's delivered. And perhaps if you didn't order that package, you'd say, hey, something was wrong, and you'd follow that link. Don't fall for it. That's a big scam this year. Missing packages, undelivered packages are going to be a problem this year, unfortunately.
So to really boil it down, Mike, if somebody gets a text that they were not expecting because they didn't order a package,
right,
should they just completely disregard it?
Absolutely. I would ignore that text, or if you think there's a possibility that it's real, go to the website that you may have purchased something on that you're thinking. So don't follow the link. If you think it's from a company that you may have ordered something, go to the web page itself and check up and contact customer service. Never follow these links when they're sending you emails to click on or they're giving you phone numbers to call. Always go back to the original source. We see a lot, and also with the holiday season, the same thing happening with credit cards. People will get calls on their phone saying, we have noticed a purchase that you've made in California. Is this you? We've all gotten those kind of phone calls, but if you did not make that particular purchase, they'll say, follow this link, go to this location, and that's where they try to scam you out of either your personal information, your social security number, your birth dates, or your credit card information, those other things that are so valuable to scammers.
Okay, so to recap, and then we're going to visit two words that 5 years ago I never thought I'd read together,
okay,
in one word, let alone one sentence, is don't click the links.
Right.
Don't call the phone numbers that they're encouraging you to call, but rather go on your own to that website or find that phone number on your own.
Right, exactly. Okay. Well said. So do some research on it, and if you have any questions, again, you can call our office at Consumer Protection, but that advice is correct.
All right, excellent. So the next thing we want to talk about is porch piracy.
Porch pirates, yeah, can you imagine that? So it's a terrible thing, but we've seen an increase each year with the booming online purchases. Many people are buying presents online, gifts, all sorts of things nowadays, and we know now that scam artists will steal packages off of your doorstep. Sadly, if they see a package, I think the scammer thinks it may be valuable, so they'll go up and steal it. We've also seen cases where we think that these scam artists are following delivery trucks, just kind of looking for places that they're delivering packages and kind of cleaning up after them. So you really have to be careful this year. We've seen this crime increase every year. It goes up more and more. So you can take steps to maybe get a neighbor to take delivery of the package is something you can do, or get your package delivered to your office if your boss is kind enough to do that. But you probably should make some alternative plans. It's always so sad, and we've seen it every year where things are stolen, toys from kids that they wanted. It's very sad when this happens, so please pay attention to that.
So a couple points that come to my mind. Number one, I want to give credit to one of our representatives, Wendy Thomas, is
yes,
trying to get a bill passed against porch piracy.
Right.
Obviously, stealing anything from somebody is a crime.
Right.
But this is a very specific type of fraud. So sometimes I'm given a choice, Mike, of saying, would you like us to leave this by the front door? Do you want to make sure somebody's home? Or can we leave this behind a fence or at a back door.
Right.
Are those safe options?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to make some, you give instructions and give them plans to your particular house, absolutely do that if that works. Tell them to go to the back door. Tell them to put it in the box. That some people have lock boxes on their front steps, and that's okay too. But come up with some kind of alternative rather than leaving that package sitting on your doorstep for 8 hours while you're at work. It's a dangerous situation.
Okay, and I know we're gonna have your information, how people can get a hold of you on our crawl here. But the whole issue is if you think you've been defrauded or you're concerned that you may be entering into a situation where the potential for fraud exists, contact Consumer Protection. If you've been the victim of a crime, call 911, call your police, we'll make sure we investigate it. But do you have any last words?
Yeah, I just want to tell folks, make sure at the end of the holiday season that you check your credit card bills when they come in. And we want you more than anything to have a happy holiday season this year. Don't worry about these scams too much, but be on your toes when these things come in.
That's great. I'm sure you and I will have plenty more to say next time, but this has been Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub. I've been joined by Mike Bannon, the head of Consumer Protection here at Bucks County. Happy holidays and be safe.